Welcome to Real Talk with Reginald D. I'm your host, Reginald D. On today's episode, we're going to talk about who you could be if you decide to be. Let's go. Life is based on decisions, right? The results you produce is based on your decisions. Who you could be in life or what you want to be in life is based on your decisions. Let me ask you this. What are your dreams? What are your goals? I need you to really think about that. And after you think about your dreams and goals, then ask yourself why you haven't achieved them yet. See, the reason you haven't achieved the things you want for your life is your decision making is too weak. Therefore, your results are going to be weak. You got to start putting in more effort if you want better results and a better outcome for your life. You got to stop giving yourself a pass. Quit finding excuses not to be who you could or want to be. Think about who you could have become if you write that book that you have been wanting to write. Think about who you could become if you start your own business like you want to. Think about who you could become if you accomplish your dreams and goals. I need you to understand that life is not easy. It comes with so many distractions. It also comes with a lot of attractions. Ask yourself, what am I attracting into my life? Then you have to understand that is what you're attracting is a distraction in your life. You will never accomplish your dreams distracted. You will never be who you could be or want to be if you stay distracted. I need you to understand that most people's biggest distraction is life challenges. Now, I'm not talking about the everyday challenges. I'm not talking about the basic challenges, but I'm talking about the type of life challenges that blindside you and knock you off your feet. You didn't see it coming. What you do in that moment will determine who you could be and will show you that you have the strength to be who you want to be. I need you to know that God blesses the strong. So what am I saying? Being weak is not an option. Don't give yourself that option. The only way you're going to change is that you got to be challenged. You will not change if you are not challenged. That's it, man. You got to put yourself in a survival type mindset. You can't let life challenges and obstacles beat you down. You got to have a mentality and eat your challenges and obstacles for breakfast. Tell them to bring it on. Don't be scared of it. Don't you dare let fear overtake you. If you let that happen, you will let fear take over your life. Fear will stop you from being who you could be. Do you know that some people fail to be great because of fear? They fear the process of success. It's not that they didn't have the strength to achieve their goals. They didn't put in the effort or didn't want to put in the effort. Can you imagine living a life constantly thinking about who you could have been? That would drive me nuts thinking about that every day. So you got to push yourself because nobody else will. And if they did push you, they won't push you hard enough because it's not their dream. Insurance. Quit waiting for somebody to come push you to success. It's not going to happen. This is all on you. You possess everything it takes for you to be great. You possess everything it takes to achieve your dreams and desires. You can handle it. You have survived so many things in your life up to this point. You just got to keep going. Your better days are ahead of you. Who you could be and want to be is ahead of you. Go get it. Your life will be much better when you walk into it. Do not ponder on your current situation. Have faith in the vision you have for your life and vow not to give up. Then you will become a greater you. I remember my uncle who was a pastor. He went through some challenging things in his life that was very devastating. He had a 3-year-old daughter that all of a sudden got real sick and died. Then later, him and his wife had another baby girl. The baby was born, and a couple of days later, she passed away. Now here he is being faithful to God and being a pastor. Then all of this happened to him. He was devastated, and he went to see my grandfather, and he told him that he was stepping down and going to quit pastoring. He said that he couldn't believe that God allowed this to happen to him and his family twice. So he told my grandfather that he was quitting. My grandfather looked at my uncle and said, "No, you're not quitting." He told my uncle that, "I know you're angry. You don't understand what's going on right now. He said, but do you understand the day God called you into the ministry? My uncle said, yes, sir, I do. My grandfather looked at him and said, well, that's all you need. He told my uncle that you have to pull from that part of you to help you get through it. Pull from your purpose. My uncle decided to stay in the fight, and his ministry ended up growing greatly. So I need you to understand that you can't let your life's challenges pull you down. You have to let your purpose push you up. I get it. Life is tough, but you are tougher. You just got to decide to be tough. I've heard somebody say one time that this particular person was mean. The person wasn't mean, they were just tough and down to business. They were successful as they could be, all because they didn't play. They were serious about their life and what they wanted to accomplish for their life. See, they wasn't mean, they was just serious. You got to understand that being who you could be or want to be, you got to quit playing and get serious. You have to make a decision about your life. Are you going to keep playing, or will you get serious about your life? To make it, you got to break it. You got to break every bad habit. You have to break generational curse or poverty or whatever it is in your family. You got to be the one to break it. You have to break the sound that says you're not good enough. The only way you're going to make it in life, you got to break some things in your life. People are going to doubt you. The more they doubt, the further you go. That's how you handle that. The softer they think you are, the harder you go. The level that you want to be at in your life is all on you. You got to make it do what it do. If you think big and go big, then you will live big. The rest of your life is right in front of your eyes. You should see yourself being what you want to be. You should see yourself accomplishing your dreams and desires. You got to see and believe it. Think about all you've been through in life. Do you not deserve to be happy? Do you not deserve to accomplish what you want for your life? Out of all the things you've been through, you deserve it, and then some. You got to go get what's yours. Make your life count. Make your moments count, because that will lead you to who you could be and who you want to be. You're not going to get the same moment twice, so make the best of it. You haven't slept all your life. When are you going to wake up and see what you're really about? You will be surprised on what you will find out about yourself. I need you to understand that greatness is not built on what you said you're going to do. It is built on what you do. You will never be great sitting around talking about it. You will never be who you could be or want to be sitting around talking about it. You got to do something about it. It's all about what you do. I dare you to challenge your thoughts this week and really think about what you could be if you do what you say you're going to do. Start making progress every day. Being who you want to be is not for the weak. It's for you, the strong one. I'm going to leave you with this. I need you to remember that between your dreams and your reality is your actions. Tomorrow is just a vision. But what you do today will determine if your tomorrow's vision comes true. Thanks for tuning in to Real Talk with Reginald D. If you enjoyed listening to Real Talk with Reginald D, please take a minute to rate and review the show on Apple Podcasts. See you next time.